Got a pause ID. We don't really have like enough change in bearing rate here to make a strong case as to this guy's course and speed, but he's probably closer than this if we're getting two lines. Alright, I'll see you shortly, Bob. JG Earhart, hello. Seems very action-packed. I actually like DW a lot, but I have targeted whales more than once, so I guess I'm not the best player. Are there even whales in this game? They're looking for you. They're always looking for me. How many tracks is my... Am I gonna, like, sweep over in the process of turning this toad here? Anyone else getting buffered? Doesn't seem to be on my end. I got 0 dropped frames. That whale was swimming suspiciously. I just wanted to be your friend and you shot him in the face. That whale was very noisy and sounded like an alpha. Finally installed DCS. As in, you hadn't had it before, you finally were able to get the update installed. Alright, let's proceed on this bearing heading for a little bit here. Course. Whatever. Try and get some more defining data on these dudes. I can't believe we don't see a 3, a third. What do we expect for Slava? 395? Well, all these are around like 400 or so. Oh, there is a third. Speak of the devil, 430. Caution. We got a caution. I did not pause it. I'm a crazy man. Alright, I'm not sure if this is Sierra 5, if this is who we've been tracking. I'm just gonna say it is caution high. Assumed hostile. Oh, we haven't gotten any more dips from our friend there. And our faraway contact did not get shot at with a torpedo, nor did it explode. So very good. Shrimp are also very noisy, but difficult to kill with a torp. Yeah, you just have to like send the torp in and out of the area multiple times until it like sucked them all into the propeller. The DCS plunge, the Nest T plunge. Yeah, I have an NVMe for a boot drive and then just a 2.5-inch SATA for games. I think at this point in time there really still isn't really any difference between SATA SSD and NVMe SSD and discernible difference in game performance. As long as your games are on a separate drive, that's usually what makes the biggest difference. It could even be on like a separate hard disk as long as it's not like your boot disk. I still record and render to hard disks, but that's because I've had them. and they work fine. OBS doesn't need anything faster than a hard disk. The bit rates are too low. I think this is a mirror. This one right here. This track, I think that's a mirror. So 250. Oh my god.
Con, sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 167. Designated Sierra 13.
Why is this being laggy? It's like taking forever to update. Unsargent, hello. Audiobook for Red Storm Rising by Michael Pritchard. This is phenomenal. Okay. The pilot in your FS 2004 Seahawk with a beard would be me besides Cold Waters. Yeah, it's very interesting how SSDs, like name brand to not name brand, there can be huge differences in performance. Like the cheap ones, you can be getting like half the performance of a name brand one. I always just go for Samsung. Sometimes AData. I usually just go for that Samsung. But honestly, should look at some benchmarks and see what works for you. Yeah, all my rendering is bottlenecked by processing power. It's never hard disk. I think actually at the end, I noticed that when I'm rendering a video, like after the processing is done, it has to, like my hard disk is like 100% saturated while I guess it's like writing the file or something. I don't know how it works. SSD could help there potentially. But it's not really, doesn't really matter for my workflow. It's not like this is my job and I'm doing it all day long. Download more Ryzen 5950X. Dude, someday some guy was telling me he got a Ryzen 3900X and a RTX 3090. And all he does is play games. I'm like, dude, you just like wasted money. Like there's no point in getting that. Like the diminishing returns are real. Like just get a 3600X and a 3080. Save like, I don't know how much it is, $1,000. We're gonna have low bearing rate to Sierra 13. I don't think we're gonna be able to get a nice triangulation here. I'm gonna say maybe here. I'm not gonna look at these or think about them for too long. I'm just gonna kind of guess. 646. But yeah, my game SSD Figma is a 2 terabyte. I think it's only halfway full, and I got so much stuff on there that I used to always like uninstall games and stuff. But on my 2 terabyte hard drive, I actually, when I'm done with a game on Steam, I'll back it up to the hard drive so I don't have to re-download it later. If you have the hard drive space for it, I would recommend doing backups on Steam games you uninstall instead of having to re-download them. Saves a lot of time. Tiernan, excuse me, I need my 3090 for gaming. $5600X. Yeah, I got the old 3700X. Works fine enough for me. It really mostly just helps with Premiere Pro. I mean, the best thing for OBS is like NVENC, NVIDIA encoder for recording. The thing is awesome. That one sounds a little louder. I think we should do, we've done this direction a little bit enough. Let's go back this way. What do we got? Who is this? Cargo ship. There's our little two ship or whatever you want to call it here. Maybe 3. Yeah, I think there's 3 there. But whatever's there, all we're picking up is the caution of this group. Everyone talking like they have money burning a hole in their wallet. A 2 terabyte hard drive is like $60. Yeah, I'm doing like the Newegg shuffle, trying to get the RTX 3080. I really just I'm just like fed up. I'm just about to like do it. If I find one that I can get in that kind of drawing lottery system, even though it's like still like $1,000, I'm still gonna do it. I just want to use this 4K monitor, dude. Even SSDs aren't too terrible right now. How much is like a 2 terabyte SSD? Like $200? You can get a 1 terabyte. And well, SATA, of course. I got my NVMe, I think, is 500 gigabytes. My storage SSD, or my game SSD, is 2 terabyte, or is it 1 terabyte? I don't know. Then I got like a bigger 2 terabyte hard drive, and then my 1 terabyte hard drive is where I record OBS 2. I have 2 spare 2 terabyte external hard drives, and I also have a 12 terabyte external hard drive for video backup. Diamond hands, jazz hands. Is this like too far to the right, left? All right, yeah, the NVMe is 500 gigs. Recording drive is 1 terabyte. Game SSD 2 terabyte. Storage hard drive 2 terabyte. And then the old 12 terabyte backup drive, which a terabyte of which is just simply boot record or whatever you want to call it. Oh, wait a second. Do you guys see this? There's 1/3 frequency of 430 here. But if I pan to the right, it dips out and then comes back to 430. That actually might just be bearing error. It might just actually be going to green, which means it becomes harder to see because this color scheme is kind of dumb. We're still turning here. How old is Sierra 10? Go away. Sierra 5. We're assuming constant course and speed on this guy, something like that, actually.
Sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 129. Designated Sierra 14.
Oh, we got perfect aspect to that, dude. Just ass on. Ass on. Was that giving me like 5? That's getting louder, that ship ping. Ooh, big old course change here for Master 1 there, Bubba Joe. Oh, I don't know, something like that. Where are those? Where did that ship ping just come from? Probably Master 2. Oh, this thing is dumb. It's outputting the bearing of like the last thing. It's not telling me the bearing of where my cursor is. Ugh. Okay. Why not?
Steady on course 291.
Are we going to say that Master 2 is heading away? I don't think that makes sense. We're still getting pings from this guy, huh? Yeah. I'm going to say this. Let's increase the old speed here for Master 3. That's all that works. Due east. And Master 4 there, Bubba. Oh, we lost Master 4 for a while. We got one recent data point and a bunch of older stuff. Might as well just let it go for now. Oh, Sierra 14, that was a another little dip incident, wasn't it? Oh, 650. When was that? 652. Someone's getting around. Time is at 5:30. Well. The old chatteroo. What's going on with chat? Might put me on the big TV. Holy shit. Perfect aspect. Top-end laptop workstation. I got a little gaming laptop. It's got an i7 8 or 9. One of those. And like a 1660 or something. very fine for mobile gaming. Yeah, I can play 4K fine, but then I lose. I'm like at the limit of my graphics card, so the NVENC just starts. The video capture just starts dropping off the deep end because it gets like deprioritized. So when I record, I run most things at 2K. But I have a 4K monitor. I love that native crispness. It's a blessing and a curse. I need that native crisp. I feel like back when you bought that, Bob, AMD was crap back then. 4 series Intel. Yeah, AMD was definitely crap back then. My sweet spot is getting a game that just runs fine. I just limit myself to 60 FPS so so that my graphics card doesn't go into like jet engine mode, because I hate it when it sounds like it's at mill power ready for takeoff there. So I just like manually throttle it, if you will. Not even VSync, just limit the FPS to 60. Yeah, I guess my 4K desires with the 2060 are caveated that it would be like nicer settings. I'm sure I could run 4K with a lot of stuff if it looked like crap. But 2K's fine most of the time. It's really not a big deal. You don't really notice the non-native crisp as much in a game versus like desktop. Yeah, 1080 is still solid. I think that can be verified by their outrageousness of their used prices as well. Oh wait, a cracked core? Like the heat spreader's cracked? Alright, this is going much better. I don't know how far we got along last time before we got frickin' sniped. But this is going much better. We're just gonna hang out here, dude. Don't even care. I think Sierra 5 may be in my toad baffles. No, he's right there. Not strong enough to show up on the spherical, though. Oh yeah, you can see him right there. You can see it, but he couldn't mark that.
Con, sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 166. Designated Sierra 1.
Alright, I'll be right back. The core is cracked. What? Yeah, hindsight's always 20/20. Yeah, I kind of wish that I got a 2K monitor instead, just for that native crispness. I have not played on like a high refresh rate monitor, but I'm not sure necessarily that my playing style would, or my type of game would necessarily benefit from it. Yeah, I recently got a 4K 55-inch HDR TV. That thing's nice.
Con, sonar, torpedo in the water, bearing 286.
Oh, there goes that. I guess that has a random aspect to it as well. It's like the direction it was last time.
Come right to course 001. Helm I.
Oh, see, when it comes to like movies and stuff, I'm a 24 FPS stickler. It's gotta be nice and slow. I hate that frame interpolation crap. I always turn that shit off first thing I do. Oh, someone got bullseyed. Well, let's take this advantage of this opportunity and go 5 knots here. Kids today with your 4K and you're twerking. Oh, I used to sit in front of a, you know, little 20-inch CRT TV back in the day. Watch some Saturday morning cartoons there, dude. Yeah, they can give me like the omnipotent TIW, but no loud explosion report. Even though it's obvious that a loud explosion just occurred. In college, we had those old school like projector TVs. I think we got them for like free or dirt cheap.
Con, sonar, I have a new contact, bearing 20.
Oh, new contact coming from the fjord there, dude. The fjord. Kind of near there. It's not like in the mouth of the fjord, but it's down that way. Sierra 15. Oh, it's too hard to tell, dude. I'm not gonna bother trying. I considered OLED, but I couldn't justify the price, so I just went with my TV got a lot of local dimming zones. It's good enough for me, man. I couldn't justify spending like $1,000 more for pure OLEDness. It passed the Expanse test. The Expanse looks amazing on this TV. Hitting the old 6.0. Well. Didn't buy solo. Yeah. I think it's getting in the realm of craziness to spend that much for a TV by yourself.
001.
Like, even if I had that much money to blow, I'd rather donate it to, like, I don't know, asteroid defense or something. Am I drinking the meltwater in my drink? Maybe.
Make turns for 3 knots, maneuvering eye.
Alright, what are people doing? What do we got going on here? Sierra 5. Go back 4 hours. Dare we do it? Have we lost track of Sierra 5? We have a tracker on Master 2. Where's Master 2? Master 2 is not over there. TPK 8, like most other things in the world. Really? It's the same Master 2, right? I don't have a tracker on Master 2. What's going on? 139. Why did I lose all my trackers? I don't know.
Sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 1.
Oh, was that in Toast? I think I got into the Toast realm. It sounded quieter than the other times. I'm gonna play some Fallout New Vegas. I'm very much into the radius. Been loving it. Why have I lost all my toad trackers? Have I been like classifying people without realizing it? I wish there was some like drop down thing to be like put tracker here instead of having to do it this convoluted ass way. It is what it is. Go with that. Boo 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 woo. Is that a dipping sonar? I think so. We got this guy down here. We got 1 ping or 2. Plunk something in. Has not been updated in a while. Where's Master 3? Do we even care about Master 3 anymore? The Breadstorm Rising missions seem to be very good about telling you to get radio messages, so I don't know if we have anything waiting for us necessarily here. Dare I? Let's save it. I'm gonna take a periscope sniff. Periscope depth sniff.
Make my depth 0, 6, 7 feet. Dive I.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering I.
And do it at 5 knots so we don't broach. Suppose I could wait to do the 5 knots until we get closer to the surface.
Con, sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 200. Designated Sierra 18.
Did I drop? No, a CR-16. Okay, this might be the group we're supposed to track coming out. But this guy... Oh, CR-16's only a minute old. Okay, we continue to get pings from CR-16. Okay, now we can chill. Come on, Bennett.
Make
Chill.
turns for 3 knots.
Raise the
Maneuvering I.
ESM mast, Chief of the Watch Eye.
Con, EW, I have a new contact, bearing 163. Con, EW, I have a new contact, bearing 271.
Helix. Helix. There was a May at the beginning of the previous attempt. I don't see that. Alright.
Lower the ESM mast, Chief of the Watch Eye. Raise the antenna, Chief of the Watch Eye.
Fucking Helix. Excuse, pardon my French. Alright, I don't think there's anything up here for this.
Lower the antenna, Chief of the Watch Eye.
Back down we go.
Make my depth 500 feet. Dive I.
Could be my chopper pilot. And what, a Seahawk in here? Excuse me. Man, those masts make noise, dude. Yeah, here's our 200 stuff. Got multiple 50 hertz. Going due north here is not great because he's just got all this stuff mirrored. It's better to go due east. All the mirror crap goes up here. We know there's nothing up there. I think in this mission there might actually be like an Akula lurking around down here, if I remember correctly. Okay, our cargo ship and these guys are now like overlapping on the sonar. Wait, who's that? CR5. Dude seems just to be steady as she goes out there. Oh, this is the fun part. Got all this enormous data trying to straighten it out. That's of course assuming it is to be straightened out. I think there was a course change here. Maybe another one, but that looks like it's in line with other toad anomalies. Oh, okay, for the flight sim. Helo pilot. I fly. I'm pilot. Whoa, what? What? This is new. Who is this guy?
Con, sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 141. Designated Sierra 19.
Oh, some dude. Whoa, whoa. 50. Here, do that. 50. Yeah, 125. 420. Yeah, that was a Victor 3, alright. Some Soviet nuke boat just juiced it up there. I don't know which one was real. There's one off this way, there's one off that way. 141, 220. How high can you pilot? Well, that seems to be another one. Or is that the same guy who just juiced it down? No, that seems to be a different track. There's another 5125. Two of them. That can only be nuke boats. There are a gaggle of nuke boats out here.
Con, sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 214. Designated Sierra 20. Con, sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 147.
Come right to course
Designated
0,
Sierra
6, 1. How am I?
Clever girl. That early torpedo in the water? That was, I think that was off this direction. West-northwest. Yeah, 286. Maybe. I'm thinking that was airdropped. No, it's one nuke boat, I think. There's another frequency underneath it, but I think it's a different thing. So there's a nuke boat out here doing God knows what. It came out of freaking nowhere. And we're about to turn here and try and figure out which one's which. But it's loud, dude. It's loud. Kind of sketched out by how loud it is. It's kind of close. Let's get some snapshots ready here. 215. Dude either came out of nowhere or I wasn't paying attention because we were talking about computer parts. That third frequency? I don't think so. Alright, who's it gonna be? Who's the real schmuck? It looks like we have a winner. Sierra 20. I think our sonar had said Victor 3, possibly Charlie 2, but that wasn't in the stock game, so we're going to say Victor 3. Victor. Victor 3 or Victor 3 improved. Well, I don't know. Whichever. Say Victor 3 improved to be bounding.
0, 6, 1.
Victor. Alright, I'm not going to bother trying to do a sweep here until our toad straightens out. It's kind of frivolous. IMO. I never understand why there's this discrepancy. They show the hard kink and they give you that point in the data 538, but then down here they say layers at 544. I don't know. Never been able to figure that one out. That's Sierra 17. Meant to drop that for the tracking of the dippage. Did we lose a dip mark? Why? I didn't delete it. Oh, no, they're over here. Okay. We got a lot of tracks out here, man. These guys are kind of doing patrol-y things, it seems like. Maybe faster. Who was that we just did it on Master 2? That uncanny, huh? The pilot. Is this thing straight yet? Not yet. Oh, did our Victor drop off? He's slow the hell down. We got a 50. 140. Which is another Grisha, if I remember correctly. Could be a Perry. Is the Australian Perry really 50 hertz and the Spanish Perry? $217. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong side, that's why. Nope, our Victor's still there loud and proud. Wow, that's a noisy bearing, dude. There's lots of crap going on down there. But yeah, there's that 400. 5125, 400. 400. Wait. It's kind of fading in and out with the other two nuke boat lines. Okay, we have to revise. 400. It's an Akula. It's not a Victor, it's an Akula. Holy Christ. Is Akula 3 not even in this game? Just 1 and 2? Oh, or do they call it Project? Chicken Man? He's everywhere. We'll have to boycott Jewel Helms that records your voice for MNW. Oh, Jewel Helms for Sea Power. It's the Greek guys for MNW. Excuse me. Ugh. Akula, dude. Excuse me. Okay, we got shitty toad data in here. It's like just like that 4th dot. Who knows? Preliminary solution. I don't really care about this stuff down here. We're going to turn that way. I know we just finished turning. Want to get some bearing rate on this dude. Does seem to be heading left to right.
0. Helm on.
Dude, he seems to be getting close. Or louder, or both. Seems to be getting close, dude. This track is not him. That's the cargo ship. But the Akula is under that. Whatever. Yeah, that CR5 just doing his thing out there. Caution, gonna caution. Okay, we got 2-2 snapshotted for CR20 here. I know I want to head this way for maximum bearing rate. I almost think I should head more away from him because he just keeps the signal strength is just getting crazy. On that Akula, man, he's just getting closer and closer and closer. It's also underneath that cargo ship on the broadband there. Or is that him? No, the cargo ship's right there. I feel like there's... It depends how fast he's going, but I almost feel like there's no way he can hear me right now. At least some of me. It's a noisy bearing, dude. Sierra 16, whatever came of that guy with all the pings. Yeah, he's still heading out. I don't know what's up with all those... With that. I don't know what that's all about. Sierra 18. That's an interesting coincidence. They're kind of both right there. What bearing are they at? 193. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff down there. Cargo ship, Akula. Akula might be running point. Got 5140. 430. More Kashin. Wait. No, it's 145. Yeah, more caution. These guys are both on different bearings than we're seeing that, though. Dude, that Akula is getting loud, man. Toad statin to 10. Okay, there's the Akula right there. You can see his faint trace. Oh, we got him on the TPK. TPK, Demon. Akula, TPK 7. I should know that, dude. 18 knots. Okay. Our Akula seems to be making 18 knots. Which is interesting, to say the least. This turn here will be beneficial to figure out, get a better sense of what the heck this guy's doing. Okay, he might be actually be much further away. I mean, if that solution's right, he's plunking like right out of Kola Fjords. That would make sense. So I think we're perfectly fine here. We're not getting counter detected by any Akula. It's supposedly doing 18 knots.
Steady on course 140.
All right, that might be a good place to stop, actually. Feel like we got at least another hour of game time in this mission here. All right, so yeah, we'll stop there. Thank you guys for watching. That was very weird, that first go around. Getting bullseye by that helix going down this way. They really don't seem to like you going down there, but hanging out here is perfectly fine. Akula coming stuff seems to be on Kola Fjord. Our weather will be 145 minutes. No, wait, that's not right. 95, 105 minutes elapsed. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I might stream more tonight. Maybe some more Into the Radius. I definitely will be at some point this weekend. Maybe Cold Waters. Who knows? See you guys next time. Have a good one. And as always, good hunting.